Hi, this week's tech tip is all about team drives. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but when you open up your Google Drive, you now have a new feature and it's right under My Drive and it's called Team Drives. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about what Team Drives is, how it can help us, and how to set a team drive up. So you will go into your Google Drive. And if you wanted to set up a team drive for a grade level team or for a content area team, what you would do is you would click on team drives and a team drive menu would open up, and you can either create a team drive by clicking on this button in the middle, or you can click on new. If you click on new, then a team drive name pops up. So I'm going to make one for instructional facilitators, and I'm going to click on create. So you give it a second and a new team drive shows up under team drives, and you can see it's called instructional facilitators right here. So it's telling me your team drive is empty, add files and people to get started. So let's just look at this menu. If I go to this drop down menu, I can add members here, I can manage members, I can change my theme, which let's go ahead and try that just because we can. You can scroll through and find one that you like better and hit select, and now it changes your theme up above. You can go back and you can rename it if you decided that you didn't like that name. You can view it, view the trash, sorry, or you can delete the team drive at this point in time. Let's go ahead and create our team drive and fill it with some members. So I can do that a couple different ways. Again, in the drop down, add members, or I can click on add members right there. So I'm going to put the other facilitators in this team. It's important to note that team drives are only available on the domain. You probably won't see that if you have a personal Google account. And I think it's also important to know why you would want to do this. So we've been sharing with each other files and folders, and I think Team Drives is a better option because if people are members of the team and then they go to a different grade level or they go to a different school, the information that they had in there doesn't leave with them if they leave the team. The information stays in the team drive, and so it's a more fluid process with people coming in and out of the teams, and you're not as likely to lose information out of that team drive. So let's look at this. I've got my two members in here. I can now give them access in terms of what they can do within that drive folder. So right now they have full access where they can manage members and they can upload, edit, and delete all files. If they go to edit access, they can edit all files and upload new files, which would be the whole point of having a collaborative team drive. They can comment or they can view only. So I'm going to say edit access. I can send them a little message so that they know what's happening, or I can skip sending that notification. So let's go ahead and hit send here. So it's updating. Now I have 3 members in my team drive. If I need to add more, I can still add more members. It's telling me my team drive is empty and I can add files and people to get started. So I'm going to go over here to my team drives and I'm going to see that I have instructional facilitators. And I'm going to open my team drive up so that I see this instructional facilitators menu. And if I want to put some information into that facilitators menu, I went in and I opened my drive. I think this is another thing to make note of, that I can add files into the team drive that I own. I can't add files in there if I don't own those files. So I'll show you an example of that. If I wanted to add this file into the Team Drive and I clicked on it and I drug it over there, I get a little message saying that I'm not allowed to do that. I can't move this because I'm not the owner. But if I wanted to move this one, I am the owner, and I can click and drag and drop, and you'll see that now that file is in there. I think another thing that's important to note is, according to what I've read so far, it sounds like you can only put files in if you have a whole folder. It sounds like you need to click and highlight each file and you can drag them as a group then. But it sounds like you can't drag an entire folder into the Team Drive yet, so files only. So I think that's important to note. So again, I'll do that real quickly just as a little review. I'm in the folder that I want um, access to, that I own in my drive, and now I can click and drag and drop, and I can now see that those files are being populated into my Team Drive. So I think Team Drives has a lot of possibilities for us. I don't think it's as confusing in terms of shared with me. Again, you can always change the access for members, and you can move them to full access if you decided that that was a better way to go. And now we all have access to the information within that Team Drive, and hopefully this will be a little bit more helpful in the organization of our drives. As always, if you have any questions or problems, just feel free to give me a call or email me, and I would love to come over and help you. Thanks.